I try to say something meaningful to people before they walk away. You know, telling jokes is my gift. It's what God gave me. I don't have nothing else. You know, this is what I do better than anything else. Many of you are gifted. It's the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. But I'm gonna tell you something. I kind of touched on it earlier. Let me tell you something, folks. Don't let 2016 get away from you without trying to make this, without making this the best year you've ever had. And let me tell you something, man. You can change anything about you if you change your mind. Your attitude determines your altitude. Stop waiting on somebody else to fix your life for you. Stop waiting on the cavalry to come over the hill. They're not coming. You can make a decision. All you got to do is go to your Creator. God made you. God didn't make you to be despondent or in trouble or poor or impoverished or ravished and all that. God made you to be great. He did. But you got to believe that. Look, man, God don't give you what you want. God give you what you believe. Change your belief system. Start believing in stuff, man. Stop hoping and looking and wishing something happened. Put some action to your life. Go for it, man. Stop being afraid. Don't sit in your life and just hope something go down. You can make something go down. You know, God is available for everybody. You know what rich people do? Can I tell you something? So you quit getting into it. Rich people think everything that they imagine they're supposed to have. Your imagination works, man. It really does. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. That's what your imagination is. Imagination is God showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you. That's why He gives you imagination. Everything comes from somebody's imagination. Somebody got sick of standing there at that wall with that cord to that wall talking on the phone. Somebody said, you know what, man, I sure wish I could go outside and talk on the phone. Somebody came up with a cell phone. Somebody got tired of sitting on the couch, getting up, changing the channels. Somebody said, you know what, I sure wish they had a little box you could point at it and change it. Somebody went and did that. All of this comes from somebody's imagination. What's in your imagination that you keep thinking is hocus pocus? It ain't, man. Your imagination is God showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you. That's what your imagination is, man. Albert Einstein gave that quote. It changed my life. You got to start looking into that. Stop being regular. If you wake up in the morning and you think it's got to be more to your life than this, that's because it is. Don't sit in your life and be regular if you know you wasn't created to be regular. Most of you ain't. But you don't believe, man, that you should have more. Can I tell you something? You should have more. Talk to God. That's the only way I got here. You think I'm special? I ain't, man. I ain't all that. I just believe. I just ask God for something. I just get to believing, man. And quit asking God to make your life easy, because He ain't finna do that. You put some faith on it. Quit asking God to make your life easy. Life is hard. Being successful is hard. You hear it all the time. If success were easy, everybody would do it. It's hard. Faith, though. Faith changes everything. Faith don't make it easy. Faith make it possible. You got to ask God for what's possible in your life. Get the possibilities going, man. That's all I do. I just ask God to make it possible. People ask me all the time, Steve, how you do all these jobs? You got this show, that show, that. I'm finna add another show. People go, how you do that? Because I don't try to figure out how. The how-to is not my business. Ain't nowhere in the Bible God tell you to figure it out. I ain't got to figure out nothing. All I got to do is believe. I just believe He can make it happen. I'm finna do another show. Because I just let Him, look, man, I don't put no limitations on God. I don't ask God for little bitty mess. I ask God for big stuff. If you're talking to God, come on, man. Quit asking God for little bitty stuff. Lord, Lord, help me get out of debt in 10 years. 10 years? This is the same God that made heaven and earth in 6 days. Why would it take Him 10 years to get you out of debt? Who do you owe? You got to stop letting your problems be bigger than your God. You ain't got no problem too big for God. I'm just telling you the real deal. And look, I ain't even really that great of a Christian. I really ain't. I'm flawed, man. I got a lot of flaws. But guess what, man? You can't outbelieve me, though.
All right.
I don't care how many times you go to church, what faith or who you listening to. You cannot possibly outbelieve me. Because he done brought me through too much.